Hi, I'm Stephen Brown with Holland & Brown LLP, the work injury lawyers. Representing injured workers, that's what we do. As the injured worker, when you're injured at work, your employer is responsible for providing authorized medical treatment. But in many instances, treatment can't wait. And we know what those circumstances are, and you will know that as well as the injured worker. So if you require it, you need to go to the emergency room as soon as possible. If you are able to tell your supervisor or your employer before you leave to go to the emergency room, I need you to do that. It's very important that they know that you're going to the emergency room, because you later do not want them to claim that you did not tell them that you had been injured. Now, if you go by ambulance from your place of employment to the emergency room, if you're able to, you need to explain to the ambulance personnel what happened and why your condition is related to a work injury. And then you need to do the same thing if possible once you reach the emergency room. It's important that if there is an issue later in your claim, that if you read your records, say you get the ambulance report or you get the records from the emergency room, you want to make sure that they clearly state that you reported that your problem was related to work. Now, one of the other issues that many of my clients have is the medical bills from either the ambulance company or from the emergency room. Even though you've told them that this is work-related, these medical providers have no idea where to send the bills, which means they're going to send them to you as the injured worker, or they possibly might send them to your health insurance. This is something that you need to be aware of, and if you get any medical bills from emergency treatment or from the ambulance company, you need to make sure that you give a copy of those to your employer, and if there's an insurance adjuster, you need to make sure those get to the insurance adjuster. And one of the other issues that many of my clients have is that there are multiple medical providers at the emergency room. So for example, you might receive a bill from the hospital, but you might also receive a bill from the emergency room physicians, or maybe a radiologist if you had an x-ray or some other test when you were in the emergency room. So you need to make sure that if any of those bills come to you, that you keep a copy of them, but that you provide those to the employer and to the insurance company, because the last thing you want is those bills going on your credit report. Trust me when I say this, that is very likely to happen if you seek emergency treatment for a work injury. So if you find yourself in a situation where you've had treatment for a work injury and you receive medical bills, please feel free to give me a call. Consultations are free. You and I can sit down and talk about the circumstances and see if there's something I can do to assist you. Stephen Brown with Holland & Brown LLP, the Work Injury Lawyers.